Welcome Amakhosi Network, welcome to the channel. Guys, we finally signed a keeper. Now we don't have to cry about keepers. So we signed an interesting keeper. I'll tell you a bit about him. I'll tell you a bit about that. And apparently we want to sign Jaden Adams, and apparently talks on Elias Mkwana or making some traction. So let's chat about the Chiefs signings. But before we get into that, please like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe. Yes, we've been crying about not getting signings. We've been crying all week. Yay, Chiefs sign players, and it's official. We have signed a goalkeeper. His name is Nawari Fayakri. I don't know how to pronounce his name 100%. We'll start seeing when the games go. But he's apparently going to be joining Kaizer Chiefs in Turkey, and Chiefs signed him from TS Galaxy. They say for around I think it's around 5 million or something like that. Somewhere plus minus 5 million. Chiefs signed him for that much, and he's now going to be our keeper. A lot of you will know him. He plays for TS Galaxy, so you would have seen him in the last year's game. He is a good keeper, solid keeper. One thing I like about him is his height. He's 1.94 meters tall. We owe 9.94, 9.95, somewhere there, which is very tall. That's very tall. That's oftentimes basketball players' height. Those are very tall keepers. So I like that. I like a tall keeper like that. It gives me hope, It gives me hope that this keeper is good. And one thing that is good about this keeper is that our goalkeeper coach, who is the new goalkeeper coach, Nabi's technical team member, he basically said he has been tracking the player for a while, and he said he approves of the signing of the player. This is according to Far Post. So it was said that this wasn't the only goalkeeper Chiefs was looking into. There are other coaches from, I think, Algeria and all these other countries that Chiefs was looking into signing. But finally, Chiefs picked this guy because they say he's young, because he's only 24 years old. In September, he's turning 25. So he's a young keeper, and he already understands the PSL and the culture of the PSL. So it's not like it's nothing new for him. The Algeria guys, it may be difficult with the different cultures. Sometimes the North Africans don't really acclimatize well with how things are done in South Africa, because in North Africa things are very religious and stuff like that. So you have to hambang line basically. So we are happy about that. Then the other news is that so congratulations, Chiefs, we have a keeper. Finally, we won't be crying about Buma is sitting bench this season. I don't know what you guys are talking about. But anyway, next one is Jaden Adams. Apparently, we're looking into signing Jaden Adams. Apparently, Jaden Adams' deal was very close with Sundowns, but somehow Chiefs is finding a way into this deal to get Jaden Adams. I don't know how it's possible, because Jaden Adams is going to be an expensive player to buy. I don't see him being less than 15 to 20 million. And even 15 is maybe too small for Stellenbosch, because they know with Sundowns they're going to get maybe 20 to 30 million even for Jaden Adams. So I'm not sure about Jaden Adams coming to Chiefs. It feels like it's going to be too expensive. But people are saying, basically I read this from X, where Innocent Mkhize, who's I think previously was Far Post, was a journalist there or something like that. He mentioned that Chiefs, the reason why the Sundowns deal hasn't been announced for Jaden Adams is because Chiefs are still having trying to find a way into the deal. So Stellenbosch is basically is trying to figure out who to sell to. Look, if we get Jaden Adams, we're good to go. Jaden Adams is only 23, so you see we have a young player. It would be good. But other than that, the Elias Mkwana deal apparently is also very close. You guys know what my thoughts on this one. I don't like the Elias Mkwana deal, and I always say this. As much as I don't like it, I hope if Chiefs do sign him, he proves me wrong and he becomes one of the best players for Kaizer Chiefs. That is what I want. If he signs, I hope he proves me wrong. But at this point, I have not even been sold in him in Bafana. I have not been sold on him in Sekhukhune. I just see like he's someone who can run and someone who shows ability to dribble, but he has no end product. So that's my problem. But the last thing I wanted to add before I close this video is I saw Cheese posted a video today saying Yusuf Matt is still our captain. Why? Nabi? Or have you not fixed this problem? Msimango is clearly our captain. Like, why is Yusuf still chatting to Cheese Media as if he's our captain? Because Matt, we don't want Matt to be our captain. Like, there's a standard a captain must have, and Matt is not that standard. Like, maybe this season he will be better, but Captain, Matt, you guys are only giving Matt the captaincy armband because he's a hard worker. That is not the only criteria to being a captain. You have to show leadership, you have to show quality, you have to show responsibility. A lot of things like that Matt has not shown. So, Kaizer Chiefs, rethink this thing of making Matt captain. I don't like it. I don't like it. Amakhosi for life.